A Macon woman is scared she's in danger after her husband was attacked last night while trying to sell treats to children. 41 NBC's Alexa Rodriguez spoke to the Winship Street candy lady and has more.
It was just a small hobby to make sure neighborhood kids could safely satisfy their sweet tooth. Mrs. Kelso started selling candy from her home on Winship Street a few months ago, so children wouldn't have to cross busy intersections when they wanted a snack. But after an attack on her husband Sunday night, she's not sure it's worth putting their lives at risk. Mrs. Kelso didn't want to speak to us on camera. She says she's usually the one who sells the candy, but her husband, William Kelso, answered the door that night. He invited the three young men into their home, thinking they wanted to buy candy. Mrs. Kelso tells 41 NBC, as William was looking for a piece of Laffy Taffy, the suspects put a gun to his head and demanded money. The Kelsos didn't have much from the candy sales, since the children usually pay with spare change. Mrs. Kelso claims one of the men hit her husband in the head with a gun and he fell to the floor. That's when the suspects searched her house and took jewelry, money, a cell phone, and a set of keys. Mrs. Kelso tells us she's still shaken from Sunday night's attack and adds she doesn't plan on selling candy anymore. In Macon, Alexa Rodriguez, 41 NBC News.
Mrs. Kelso adds her husband didn't recognize any of the suspects, but he says they were around 20 years old. She tells us her husband got a few stitches in his head and he's doing fine. The Bibb Sheriff's Office is investigating this case.